When I first went into teaching, I'll never forget. I drove to my first day of school, terrified. And I taught my first hour at 7:30 in the morning. I got through first hour and the kids just stared at me like, okay. I called my husband after first hour and I was in tears. Like, these kids do not like me. I don't even know. I made a really bad choice. And he said, you've got to look at the clock. It's now 8:56 in the morning and these kids haven't even woken up until noon during the summer and it's their first day back. But you call me at the end of the day. My name is Hilary Wimmer and I teach high school at Mountain Range High School in Westminster, Colorado. I actually feel like I have the best teaching job, in my opinion. I get to teach business and marketing and personal finance.
2020 Colorado Teacher of the Year, Hilary Wimmer.
I actually went to college to study business. I really loved the world of business. And I had so much fun doing that. Actually started a career in business and I worked in human resources for several years and I was a recruiter. And it was really funny because I was actually at a conference and we were trying to recruit teachers and I got recruited by my former principal. She said, I don't know what you're doing trying to convince people to go into teaching. You're the one who should be a teacher. If you get into teaching, you're going to find out it's really the only job, I believe, that will love you back. It's the one thing to have people come back and say, you changed my life, you turned me into the person who I am today, or I wouldn't be here without you. Those are just, very rewarding moments. And I would argue that most careers, you don't get to experience that. I would say one of the things that prevents people from going into teaching is they just don't know how. Or a lot of people think, well, if I was going to be a teacher, I'd have to be like this teacher that I know. I encourage people to really be who they are, to be authentic in the classroom, because all of us are so unique. I like to tell a lot of adults, I think, the one great thing about teaching is you're learning along with the students. I would love to sit there and tell you, hey, I've delivered all these perfect lessons, and I would be lying to you. A lot of times you get better at teaching by failing the same way that our students do, and finding out what doesn't work actually teaches you what does. And so over time, I've gotten really good at just when things don't go well as a teacher, I just apologize to my students, hey, and we'll laugh about it. But they become really like your colleagues and actually helping you improve. Other than that, I would say people always fear the lack of money, but I always tell them to look at, hey, you know what? I'm a mom of 3 kids. I have the holidays off with my kids. I have the summers off. And honestly, I can't buy that kind of time, right? You only live once, you blink and your kids are grown up. And this is the career that's afforded me to be a great mom and to spend quality time with my family, but also to have a career that I love. Since my first day in the classroom, I've had 20 first days of school again, and it's cute. Every year I look and all the teachers are just as nervous as a kid. This year it's just been like a total battery recharge for me. I feel like I have the excitement of a first year teacher where you go in just thinking, whoa, everything's gonna be great. And I've got energy to change a lot of things that I think the pandemic showed me. Hey, here are some things education's doing well, but we got a lot of room for improvement. I feel like this year's been just such a great recharge, and I'm honestly so grateful to be in the classroom right now. I don't even have words for it. It's been amazing.